Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Connery Rink for Catholic Central League Girls Hockey. St. Mary's entertaining Archbishop Williams. Two very good hockey teams. St. Mary's 7-1, Williams 7-2. So obviously both teams looking for their 8th win. And we're underway as it slides in at the goaltender, Allison Del Monte, in net for Williams. Lauren Vaccaro for St. Mary's. St. Mary's dumps it in. Solomini. Chaplin. And McGrath, the line out there. Purcell and Hintosh back at the blue line. Kate Gray out there now for St. Mary's as they change up quickly. Gray over the line. Porozinski out there with her. St. Mary's breaks it up. DiBiasio, the other part of that line. Now they're going to change up very quickly. Knocked in the zone by Solomons. Sullivan battling for it. Shot off the stick of Fox. Vaccaro with the nice save. Tipped out to center ice. They dump it back in. Off Solomon's stick. He knocked it loose, gets it back, and dumps it in the zone. McGrath over to check. They get it by Hintosh. St. Mary's again changing up very quickly. Heath winding up for Williams into the St. Mary's zone. Trying to get by. It winds up a pile up of players in front of the net. Puck is still loose. It winds up getting stuck on the net, and we'll have a face-off. St. Mary's a little bit depleted today. They're missing some players. They got a much shorter bench, so they're using very quick line changes. DiBiasio over the line. Trying to throw it in front. Gray tried to get a piece of it. It got blocked by King. I know there's a lot of flu going around, sickness, and Gray trying to dump it in. It got blocked. St. Mary's trying to change up. Dump in the zone. Nice wink to Gray. It went by once. He takes the shot. Del Monte made the save. Dumped out the center ice. Hintosh broken up. McGrath sends it across. Back in the St. Mary's zone. Wing to McGrath over the line. Couldn't get the shot off. It got blocked. It rolled to the net. Trying to send it out in front. Williams winds up with it. Blocked by McGrath. Her shot blocked out in front. Off the stick of Clarity. Williams changing up. Gray with it. Slides it ahead. From long range, Del Monte makes the save off DiBiaso. Picked off. Shot. Pad saved by Del Monte. Off the shot by Chaplin. Williams coming back. They dump it in. They'll look to change up. Off Solomon's stick. Winding up is Heath. Check off. Very nice check. McGrath just banged it away. And we got an offside, I think. Face off outside the St. Mary's blue line. The Mary Kate Clarity, who's playing for Williams, I believe she's a relative of the Claritys that play for the Lynn Jets. Macao steers it behind the net. St. Mary skates it out. Broken up. Kirby out there for the first time. And we got an icing against St. Mary's. He'll bring it back to the St. Mary's end. St. Mary's is missing at least 5 kids. They've got 18 on the roster. They only have 13 dressed. The rush. Sullivan fakes the shot, walking in. Took a good shot. Del Monte made the save. Good bid by Kelsey Sullivan. Sullivan knocks it loose. McGrath takes it in. McGrath can't get the shot off. Solomon's shot is blocked. Sullivan keeps it in the zone. Broken up. Sullivan threw it out in front, nobody home. Sullivan keeps it in. St. Mary's looking to change up. Sullivan working hard to keep it in. It's dumped out. Yes, Mayhem coming off the bench. I'm not sure. They blew the whistle. I think they said it hit somebody on the bench. They could have called too many people on the ice for both teams. There was an army of people out on the ice trying to change up. Stick save off the shot by Porozinski. Out in front, St. Mary's keeps it alive. DiBiaso just got a piece of it. Hentosh keeps it in. DiBiaso with a little move. Back to Hentosh. Behind the net to DiBiaso. Trying to throw it in front. Blocked. They dump it out. And this will be icing against Williams. Right at the halfway mark of this first period, no score. St. Mary's very much depleted. I know that Cody Butt is not out there. They dump it back, kept in. Knocking it home! It got deflected over right onto the stick of Jenna Chaplin. She had the entire net to throw it in. Wait and see who they give the assist to. But Chaplin knocked it home. She's only an 8th grader. She is going to be a good one. Broken up. St. Mary's can't take it out. Now they skate it out. Broken up. Sullivan breaks up O'Toole before she can get a shot off. And there's Sullivan dropping it in. Vaccaro got a piece of the shot and knocked it over the net. They tried to throw it across, it got blocked. St. Mary's gets their second goal, and I apologize. We had people blocking out in front of our camera, and I had to go ask them to please get up in the bleachers, and they scored. I didn't see it, but I'll find it out. I know you saw it. We'll find out who did it. Big time play by Sullivan. He's trying to drag the puck behind her. This will be icing, I think. Now they wave it off. St. Mary's DiBiaso keeps it in. Just what Frank Pagliuca wanted, a quick start. And they got it. Williams skating it out. Wing to wing. Over the line. From long range, it goes wide. Gray winds up with it. Skating it back over the line. Dumping it in. 4.5 and counting left in the first period. A good period for St. Mary's, good start. Broken up again by DiBiaso. They dump it in. Off a stick, dumped in the zone by Brady. Winding up, Williams in a line change. Shoveled in by Hentosh. Just under 4 minutes left. They break it up. Shot! They broke it up. And Solomon's ripped off the shot, and Del Monte had to make the save. Williams almost gave one away there. Williams skates it out. Vaccaro makes the save. Stuffed it in her pads and then reached down and made sure she had it and held on. Good bit on the shot by Caitlin Fox. But Vaccaro stoned her. Too far ahead, went off a stick. It winds up in the Williams zone. St. Mary's gets taken down, and we got a penalty coming up. St. Mary's going to get a power play. Williams is going to the penalty box. Good hustle by DiBiaso. Getting to the puck first, and they took her down. It'll be DiBiaso, Porozinski, and Chaplin out there on the power play. Sullivan and Hentosh back at the blue line. They win the draw. Trying to throw it in front. Blocked. Williams trying to dump it out. Hentosh couldn't keep it in. St. Mary's couldn't touch it or it'd be offside. Pass too far ahead for DiBiaso. Off Hentosh's skate. Porozinski with a nice shift. Tipped off her stick. They try to get around the defense and couldn't. Sullivan keeps it in. From the corner, trying to make a play. Back to Sullivan. Hentosh has it knocked away. Looking for a break. Sullivan hustling back. Gets there and breaks it up. Almost a breakaway for Hershey. Tip off the stick in the zone. 45 seconds left on the man advantage. Gray keeps it in, walking in. Takes the shot. Del Monte made the save. The rebound popped up. They couldn't get a stick on it. Dumped back in the zone. They dump it out. That'll do it for the penalty. Off Gray's stick. Williams knocks it back in the zone. A minute and counting left in the first period. 2-0 St. Mary's. Wing to Gray. Dumps it in the zone. St. Mary's will look to change up. Tipped away. Williams takes it back in the zone. Broken up. It winds up in the corner. Picked off by Possum. Off her stick. Sullivan with it. Off the boards to McGrath. Wing to Porozinski, trying to walk in. Check from behind by O'Brien, knocks it away. Williams will change up. Period winding down. And they're gonna, I thought they might hold it there and let the period run out. And now the period will run out as it winds up behind the Williams bench area. The horn will sound and that'll do it. So a good period for St. Mary's. They get 2 on the board, and both teams looking for win number 8. St. Mary's won the first period. Now they'll look to win the next 2 as they lead it. St. Mary's 2, Williams nothing at the end of 1. Welcome back to the Connery Rink as we're set to start the second period. And it was Jenna Chaplin who got both goals. The second one was unassisted. She stuffed it home on a little scrum out in front of the net. So St. Mary's has a 2-0 lead as we start the second period. We found out they've got one that's injured, another one that's got a fever, and so they're down about 5 skaters. And Coach Pagluka's trying to make those shifts miniature if he can to try and keep everybody going. So they won't tie it down in the third period. A few years ago, that was St. Mary's big problem. They only had 2 lines. and they would wear down by the third period, and they would lose games that they normally wouldn't lose. Wing to wing. Trying to walk in, the shot got deflected off the shoulder of Del Monte. Hartland's shot got deflected. Sullivan throws it back in the zone. St. Mary's has to clear. Williams, it got deflected off Hartland. She tracks it down, bouncing puck. Williams trying to dig it out. Trying to throw it in front, winds up on top of the net. Sullivan battling. Off the boards. St. Mary's clears it out. DiBiase again now, one-on-one. Had to go chase it. Went a little too far off her stick, and it got poked into the corner. Williams right back, little poke check, nicely. Nice play by Solomons. She almost sent herself in alone, but she did a great job poke-checking it away. Walking in. Chaplin almost got the hat trick. She just missed catching it under the crossbar in the nearest post. Walking out from the corner to get another good shot. Hentosh's shot, blocked. Trying to stop it home. It's still loose. Solomons and DiBiase trying to jam it home. It finally got held at the side of the net. St. Mary's all over doing everything but putting it in. Del Monte with a nice job of keeping it out. Kept in by St. Mary's. DiBiase. Gray looking for it. Behind the net. Kept in by DiBiase. Shot. Just missed the net by Porozinski. Hentosh trying to keep it in. Knocks it away. St. Mary's knocks it back in the zone. Williams trying to change up. Off the stick. DiBiase sends it in, and St. Mary's will look to change up. They dump it ahead. Hartland tracks it down. Broken up and taken away by Heath. Out in front. Couldn't connect with the pass. St. Mary's almost gave one away. Solomon's over the line, takes the shot. Getting a piece of it was Clarity. There's that little Lynn connection, Mary Kate Clarity. Trying to throw it in front. DiBiase got a piece of it. Del Monte holds it at the side of the net, and we'll have a face-off. And everybody will change up. Not quite 5 minutes into this second period. St. Mary's leading it 2-0. And a big one in the Catholic Central League. And the young 8th grader, Jenna Chaplin, has got both goals. Broken up again. Hentosh breaks it up. Gray battling. Porozinski into check. It winds up out at center ice. Williams dumps it back in. Hentosh tried to go wing to wing, went too far. She tried to connect with Gray, went too far. Icing against St. Mary's. They'll bring it back to the left of Lauren Vaccaro. St. Mary skates it out. Hentosh. Look like they're offside. DiBiase looking to break it up. Hentosh keeps it in off a skate. Broken up. Cleared out. Williams. 3-on-2 for the moment. They dump it in. They're looking to change up. Hentosh will track it down. Gets it ahead to DiBiase. She dumps it in the zone. St. Mary's will change up. Solomon's in to check. Kept in by McGrath. Williams skates it out. Shot got blocked nicely by Sullivan. Heath collects. Quality shot. They got a piece of it at the side of the net and knocked it over the net. We got a penalty coming up. I think it's against St. Mary's. And that's the whistle will blow. St. Mary's will be down a skater. They managed to get 6 skaters on the ice. In that little skirmish out in front, they got Megan Potham for tripping. So the face-off would be to the right of Vaccaro. Just under 9 minutes left in the period. Gray and DiBiase, the penalty killers. Shot blocked and dumped out nicely by DiBiase. And DiBiase gets there first and gets the puck. And she hustles and breaks up the play and breaks it up again. Gray hustling. She breaks it up and dumps it away. Dump in the zone. Sullivan's out there with Hentosh on the blue line. Hentosh looking for a spot. It got blocked. Gray can't knock it out. Clarity shot got tipped. Back to Clarity. He shot. Stick saved by Vaccaro. And there's St. Mary Sullivan clearing it out. They've killed half the penalty. Knocked back in the zone by Williams. Porozinski checking. Breaks up the play. Williams will carry it in. They dump it in the zone. Sullivan battling. Heath looking to get it. Porozinski checking her. Sullivan takes it away. Trying to look for a spot. Can't clear it out. And we got a penalty coming up against St. Mary's. Just as they look like they're going to break it out, they get Hentosh. They're calling it interference. So for 19 seconds, Williams is going to have a 2-man advantage, and then they'll have another full penalty. Clarity shot blocked out into center ice. So St. Mary's will get one of their skaters back. Battling going on in the corner. It's now 5-on-4. Tip behind the net. Porozinski Trying to get a spot to knock it down ice. Heat out there. He's been out there for a long time. Shot got tipped high over the net. Out in front, couldn't line up the shot. Clarity drops it back to Heath. Trying to go back door. Picked off. St. Mary's. One-on-one. Bartlett. She thought she had Chaplin with her. She dropped it back, but it was a Williams skater. Sullivan breaks up the play. Loose. He's blocked high over the glass and out of play. 30 seconds left on the man advantage. 5:45 left in the scoreless second period. I thought maybe there was another penalty. The puck left the ice, and the referee was going over to get another puck. I thought he was going to. I thought he was putting Porozinski in the penalty box. Back to the point. Vaccaro with a nice save off Clarity. Vaccaro with another nice save. Sullivan clears it away. Gray hustling down. And Gray gets there first. The penalty is going to be up. St. Mary's does a great job killing off both. Vaccaro made the save. Do we have another penalty? Sullivan is going out. St. Mary's has to kill off another penalty. Williams with another big opportunity. It gets knocked all the way down to the Williams end. Heath is back out there. Blocked nicely. Bartlett might take that one off for a skate. Tipped away. Hentosh battling. Killing some time. Sullivan trying to dig it out. Heath comes out. Big save out in front. And now the puck winds up out at center ice. Blocked nicely by Hentosh. Trying to clear it around, it gets kept in. Blocked in front, Vaccaro falls on it, recovers the fumble, and holds on. 52 seconds left on the man advantage. 3:55 left in the period. Porozinski looking for the draw. Back to the point. Pad save and a beauty. Right at the side of the net. Tip wide. O'Toole sitting on the doorstep. And Vaccaro robbed her. What a tremendous save by Vaccaro. Another save. Vaccaro will grab it. It gets loose. They got bodies in the net. Vaccaro with another big save. Bartlett knocking it around. That'll do it for the penalty. Shot goes wide. St. Mary's does a great job, and Vaccaro did a tremendous job. Trying to dump it out. To Gray. Gray will skate it out. Push to the far corner, trying to center it. Williams broke it up. Broken up nicely by Sullivan. Solomons knocks it back in the Williams zone. Solomon blocks it again. Williams looking to skate it out. Short. Vaccaro tipped it to the far corner. Tipped out. A break. Chaplin, her shot got tipped wide of the net. 2 minutes and counting left in the period. 3-on-2 for Williams. They dump it in as they look to change up. Vaccaro leaves it. They dump it ahead for Solomons, who dumps it in the zone. St. Mary's will change up. Too far ahead with the pass. Knocked back out. Williams knocked it back in. Heath with a nice little poke check. Took it away. Back checking Porozinski. Took it away. Heath made a nice little move around the defense. It looked like she was going to walk in. Porozinski from behind tipped it away. Under a minute left in the period. Williams had all kinds of chances. They had 3 big penalties. One of them, they had a 19-second two-man advantage, and it couldn't make it work. DiBiaso dug it out, got it to Hentosh. Her shot got blocked to the corner. St. Mary's looking to change up. McGrath battles and keeps it in. And we got a whistle. Do we have another penalty? McGrath is going to the box. This one will move over into the second period unless Williams scores very quickly. This period is penalty filled for the spot. They're already down skaters. Now they're going to be down more. "17 seconds left in the period. They're trying to get Heath on the ice, and the referee's not letting him have her. They're not going to let her on the ice. Obviously, she's their best player. They want her out there. They already had 5, and they tried to make a substitution, and they said no. The Mary's trying to clear it out. Williams out to center ice. That'll just about do it for the period. They get an offside as it was touched. People still in the zone. 7 seconds left as they'll face off outside the St. Mary's blue line. Tip back out to center ice. Knocked away, that's going to do it. As the horn sounds. So it's still 2-0 St. Mary's, and Fenwick has got to be shaking their heads. They had 4 penalties. One, they had a 19-second two-man advantage. They'll have 1:43 left to start the third period, but they haven't been able to take advantage of all the good breaks they got and all the penalties they have, the shorthandedness. So at the end of 2, St. Mary still holds on to that lead. 2 goals by Jenna Chaplin, the young 8th grader, is the difference. St. Mary's 2, Archbishop Williams nothing at the end of 2. Just about set to start the third and final period. 15 minutes of hockey left. St. Mary's will be short a skater yet again. That was the last half of that second period was nothing but people going to the penalty box for St. Mary's. They got to kill off. Now it's 1.5 minutes. It was 1:43 starting the period. 2-0 St. Mary's. They got 2 early in the game. They've done a terrific job killing off penalties. At one point they had Williams had a 19-second two-man advantage. St. Mary's breaks it up. And it's sent the length of the ice nicely. DiBiaso and Porozinski, the penalty killers, along with Sullivan and Hentosh. Sullivan sends it out to center ice. Shot went behind the net. Sullivan broke it up. Heath gets it back. From behind the net, trying to make a play. Back to the point. St. Mary's broke it up. Shot missed the net. Blocked, knocked away. And nice job. DiBiaso battling along the sideboards, got it out front, and Porozinski cleared the length of the ice. And Sullivan knocks it away. Tipped into St. Mary's end. The penalty is up. So again, Archbishop Williams not able to take advantage of the man advantage. They dump it in. McGrath into check as St. Mary's changes up. Hentosh throws it back in the zone. Bouncing puck. Del Monte had to make a save. Hentosh almost stole one for St. Mary's. Williams will skate it out. 2-on-2. They dump it in. Centering pass slid right by everybody. Chaplin, who's got the 2 goals, carries it in. Slides by everybody. She goes and gets it. Trying to center it, got blocked. McGrath into check. Tip up behind the net. It winds up on the net. They blow the whistle for a face-off. Face-off will be to the left, or Allison Del Monte. Porozinski looking for the draw. Little backhand blocked before it got to the net. Williams will skate it out. Deflected, knocked off the stick. Winds up behind the net. St. Mary's collects. Off the boards, looking for DiBiaso breaking. Porozinski broken up. It winds up in the zone. Vaccaro knocks it to the far corner. Williams keeps it in. Shot. Vaccaro makes the save. Sullivan got wrapped up with Hershey. Hershey was there trying to get a piece of the puck on the shot. Vaccaro was able to grab it and hold on. And Mary skates it out. Hentosh, check. She got it anyway. Solomon's got the shot and it got blocked. Hentosh sent it out in front. Solomon's was there. She had an open net. And one of the defensemen just got a piece of the shot, deflected over the glass out of play. And the face-off again will be to the left of Del Monte. Hentosh keeps it in, her shot get blocked. Back to Poplin, her shot blocked. St. Mary's, nice save by Del Monte. Hentosh keeps it in. Solomon's trying to get a piece of it. And we're going to get a penalty, I think, against Archbishop Williams. Hentosh kept it in at the side of the net. Solomon was trying to get a piece of it. and they just pushed her and knocked her down, and they're going to get interference, and St. Mary's is going to have a power play. DiBiaso, Borozinski, and I think it's McGrath on the other side. Sullivan and Hentosh out there on the power play. It's Chaplin on the other side. Sullivan will go back and get it. Heath into check. Ahead. Chaplin carries it in. Back to Borozinski. Shot goes wide. They get it back to Hentosh. Shot missed the net. Hentosh hustling but can't keep it in. Broken up by Williams. Hentosh takes it away. Clears it in the zone. Hentosh gets taken down. A minute and counting left on the man advantage. They send it all the way around. Hentosh will keep it in. Sullivan trying to go back door. It got blocked and taken away by Heath. Heath trying to get by. Tipped off her stick nicely by DiBiaso. Borozinski dumps it in. St. Mary's changing up. 30 seconds left on the man advantage. They dump it out. Possum will wind up with it at her own blue line. McGrath. Solomons. McGrath gets it back. Back to Sullivan. Out in front. They couldn't tip it. Gray got a piece. She was falling away to get the shot off. Couldn't get a lot on it. Del Monte made a nice save. Good bid by St. Mary's there. One tick over 9 minutes left in the hockey game. 2-0 St. Mary. Penalty is up. Teams are at equal strength. So neither team able to take advantage of penalties. Williams had a few more. Tipped away and knocked out the center ice. They throw it back in. Williams has to clear. Pass picked off. Shot goes behind the net. Sullivan can't clear it. Vaccaro got a piece of the shot. Blocked. Knocked loose. Sullivan collects and skates it out. Lost it off her stick. Williams throws it back in as both teams look to change up. 8 minutes and counting. Pass picked off. And we got a penalty against Williams. They picked the pass off, they threw it out, and they nailed. He put a crunching block on it. She's going in the penalty box. He's not happy. She slams the door. But no reason for that. You don't have to run into somebody, get the pass back. They were going to walk in, maybe have a good scoring opportunity. Instead, she took a run at a skater that was blindsided and knocked her down. You wonder why coaches get gray hair. Borozinski, Chaplin, and DiBiaso out there with Hentosh and Sullivan. Another opportunity for the Spartans. Hentosh's shot goes behind the net. Williams comes away with it. They send it around. Hentosh will keep it in to Sullivan. Into the corner. Trying to go back door. It went off the stick of Chaplin. She couldn't control it. Broke it up. Williams slipped, trying to clear it. They did get it out to center ice. Sullivan takes it right back in. Circling the net. Still in control. Still with it. Dropped it back for Hentosh. Her shot deflected right into the lap of Del Monte. Made the save and then jumped on the rebound. .42 seconds left on the man advantage. 6:42 left in the game, 2-0 St. Mary's. They got two very early in the hockey game, both by the young 8th grader, Jenna Chaplin. Hentosh's shot. DiBiaso tried to deflect it in. Hentosh again. Get on net again. Del Monte had to make a save. Two big bids by Hentosh. From the corner. Penalty winding down. Out in front. Shot got partially blocked. Nice pass from Hentosh to Solomon. Breaking in. Couldn't get the shot off. Wound up too deep. Williams breaks it up. Penalty is done. St. Mary's keeping it in. Williams was skated out. So again, neither team able to take advantage of the man advantage. Heath back out of the box. Shot went way wide. Tipped out to center ice. Williams dumps it back in. Possum with it. Tipped out to center ice. McGrath, on the ice, got the pass across. DiBiaso to the boards, tips it away. Borozinski trying to get there. DiBiaso short. Del Monte had to make the save. Good hustle by Borozinski and DiBiaso. Just under 5 minutes left in the hockey game. St. Mary's with those two early goals, the difference. They played a lot of the second period down a skater. Jenny Pertel getting some time at the blue line. Icing against Archbishop Williams. Faceoff will come back in the Williams end to the left of Allison Del Monte. Everybody's happy this was an early game because the prediction is for a heavy snowstorm and sleet and rain and horrible conditions, and it's good that it's a holiday weekend, no school. They finally dig it out. They break it out, they dump it in. Icing against St. Mary's. 2 ticks under 4 minutes left. It won't be long before, if they don't score quickly, Archbishop Williams will be pulling their goaltender because they need 2. I don't think they can wait till the last minute needing 2. We'll see how far that goes. Usually down on a minute, they might want to get there with about 2. Tip to the sideboards. Behind the net, bouncing puck. Heath, she doesn't stay long on the bench. She's out on the ice most of the time. She came out inside the left face-off circle, snapped off a hard shot. And Lauren Vaccaro made another nice save. She's been very good in that. They send it around to McGrath. Sends it out to center ice. McGrath blocks it. Knocks it into the Archbishop Williams end. Chaplin gets there first. Collects. Dumps it back. McGrath checked. Battling for it. Bodies go down. McGrath goes down. Solomon's into battle. Eating up a lot of precious time. They still can't collect it. They're letting them go. They finally pry it out. Heat will wind up with it. Her pass deflected away. Vaccaro will lead it for Potham as Williams changes up. Slips to center ice. McGrath with a break. Dumps it in the zone. St. Mary's looking to change up. Williams lost it off their stick. Knocked back in by Porozinski. Deflected away. Williams gets the deflection. They dump it in off the skate of Pertel. Around looking for Gray. Stolen away by Williams. Broken up by Gray. Broken up by Sullivan. Out in front. Went right by Olivia Pacheco. Under 2 minutes. They dump it out. Williams has got to think about pulling their goaltender. They can't do it right now. So St. Mary's going to have the puck in their zone. Gray with the shot. Blocked by Heath. A minute and 15 left. She's taking a lot of time from behind the net. Broken up. St. Mary's gets it back. Tip. Chaplin got broken up, but she got it where they want it in the Archbishop Williams end. They can't get it out to pull their goaltender. Hentosh lines up with it. Stolen away. Vaccaro with the glove save will hold on. And now Williams will have 6 skaters on the ice, but a little bit too little too late. There's only 46 seconds left. Del Monte has pulled for an extra skater. St. Mary's has an open net. And we're going to get a timeout. So unless something really foolish happens here, St. Mary's is going to go to 8-1, and Williams is going to drop to 7-3. Because St. Mary's has got a 2-goal lead with 46 seconds left. Even though Williams has 6 skaters on the ice, nobody in net, they need 2 goals. And St. Mary's, what they don't want to do now is send the puck the length of the ice and ice it. They want to get it out over the red line before they try and take a shot at that open net. So St. Mary's did a nice job in the second period, killing off quite a few penalties. At one point, they were down 2 skaters for 19 seconds with the puck in their end. They killed off a couple more. Del Monte has kept them off the board since they got those first 2 early goals by the young 8th grader Chaplin. McGrath and Potham got assists on the first one. The second one was unassisted. And blocked, knocked away again. Can't clear it. He keeps it in. Out in front, knocked away. They knock it clear. DiBiaso trying to get there. Getting there first was DaCosta. Picked off, tipped it wide of the net. Porozinski, she picked off the pass. They're keeping it where they want it in the Williams end. Kept in the zone. Deflected away. Deflected away again. That's going to do it. The horn's going to sound. Vaccaro's going to get a well-earned shutout. And this is a very big win for St. Mary's. They were down 5 skaters with either illnesses or injuries, and they're able to hold off a very good Archbishop Williams team. Chaplin got an early goal assisted by McGrath and Potham, and then very quickly she picked off a pass and got it by Del Monte to make it 2-0, and Vaccaro made it stand up. They held Archbishop Williams off. They killed off a lot of penalties. Williams couldn't vent it. They kept them in their end, and St. Mary's gets a well-earned, hard-earned win. They'll go to 8-1. Williams will drop to 7-3, and the young 8th grader, Jenna Chaplin, leading the way with 2 goals. Michaela McGrath and Megan Potham getting assists, and it was Lauren Vaccaro with some big-time saves getting the shutout for St. Mary's. So a big win, a depleted St. Mary's, who had not only missing 5 skaters, but missing skaters because of the power plays that they had to put up, that they gave Williams, but they held them off the board. Vaccaro gets the shutout. St. Mary's gets the win. St. Mary's 2, Williams nothing. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm Don Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.